Hi, this is Steve. It's my business partner, Austin. And today we're going to be talking about niching for bookkeeping and if that's a good idea or bad idea. And I know some of you are going to be saying I'm saying it wrong. Uh, I've always called it niches. I know some people say it should be niches, but, I'm sticking with what I've always done. So here we go. If you have not started your bookkeeping business, you're here, you're brand new, I would recommend going for a niche right now. And the simple reason is I'll just give a simple example and then I'll show some proof of it. Is you go to your general doctor and you pay whatever it is, you pay a copay, let's say you pay $10, $20, whatever it might be. And then if you go to a specialist, now you've got to pay $50, $100, whatever you might pay for that, because the specialist gets more money because they specialize in that one thing. And people are worried if they niche down on something that they're losing out on all the other business. And the actual truth is you're making it easier to get money because there's a smaller pool to pick from. So, we just picked this out of the blue. We looked up doctor, bookkeeper, and what we came up with was Memphis doctors. Um, this person specializes just in Memphis doctors, and he charges $900 a month and $899 a month to do their books. Because he specializes in it, he can charge more because it's worth more. A doctor is going to want to know that this person understands not only he understands what a doctor needs, but he also knows the area. So that's excellent one. And when you just generalize, so when you're a general bookkeeper and you do the books for everybody, and I'm not saying that that's completely wrong, just you can't charge as much money, and there's a bigger pool to work from, so people can go to different kind of contractor sites they can hire out of the country for just a general bookkeeper. They're easy to find. So it's one of those things that it's counterintuitive. You think, oh, I'm missing out on a bunch of people, but you're actually getting the exact ones. So if I'm a Memphis doctor and I'm looking for somebody who can do my books, okay, I'm going to pick this person. This person knows my business, knows the market, and I'm willing to pay extra for it because it's worth extra. And niches can be so he doubled down on niche, not only doctors, but Memphis doctors. But you could also just do, let's say, Memphis bookkeeping would be great. You've targeted a niche there, your little area. You can do industries such as doctor, restaurants, hair salons. Something you probably know is a great place to start. And even if you've got a hair salon that you go to every month, that'd be a great place to start. And you can start right with that when you go there the next time and say, hey, I started this bookkeeping business. I'm doing it for hair salons. Could I bring you in? And you'll be surprised when you do business with somebody how they're more likely to do business with you. It's just kind of a common courtesy, and business people like to do business with other business people. As far as your website goes, so when you niche your website down, um, well, let's take a general website for bookkeepers. You say I do the books and I do this, I do that. But when you niche it down and you say I work exclusively with plumbers, and I keep track of whatever you do. You know exactly how plumbers work, and you narrow it down exactly to their business. The people are going to be more impressed with that. A plumber is going to think, okay, this person knows what they're doing, and is going to probably hire you. So it's one of those things that it's counterintuitive. A lot of people think, well, you're missing out on a lot of business, but you're actually going to be much more targeted and pick up extra business that pays better. And paying better is always the key. So let's say I put up here bookkeeper by itself, and I'm going to try to rank for that keyword. Well, the truth is, there's how many bookkeepers across the U.S. You're not going to rank for that keyword. It's going to be somebody who's got all kinds of money behind them, who's just you're never going to get there. They've been doing it forever. They've got a lot of money put into it. So a tighter niche gets you easier ranking. If we changed it to, let's say, chiropractor bookkeeper, now it's gotten a lot easier. There's a much smaller group there that's going to be searching in that area. I'm going to turn it over to Austin for now, and I might jump back in at the end. We'll see. But I'm going to turn it over to Austin to take over from this point.
Okay, so if you serve multiple industries, first you want to lead with your strongest niche. So if um if you're like a doctor, like your best most common clients is the one you want to like advertise first. So if you do like doctors, just emphasize that. And you also want to use like specific industry pages. So like for services like bookkeeping for restaurants or bookkeeping for contractors. Um, so one thing to do is you can look at excuse me, your pattern of clients and see if there's an industry that keeps showing up and like an industry you really enjoy working with, and then you can start with that one. Uh, so niching down your industries, it's not about turning people away. It's about getting the right people to turn toward you. You have anything to say?
No, I mean, I just think that last part was really the key part, that um, you're trying to get the right people, the people that need you the most, to find you. And if you're just doing bookkeeping, you know, bookkeeping, you're not going to, bookkeeping, you're not going to get anything accomplished there because the competition is unreal. But when you niche it down, you will get that, and you'll get a bonus of getting a lot more money out of it because you're worth more to people. We'll see you tomorrow.